JC News Now. Hope everybody's had a great evening and slept well and it's bright out and bushy tailed this morning. Hope Douglas County, like 100 miles away. I went and I learned a little bit about his story about what's going on. These cops over in Douglas County, man, they are fucking tyrants. Them son of a bitches. They will do whatever they have to do to avoid transparency. They'd been harassing this couple. Now, this guy's got a wife, and she goes by tabikat forever. She's got a YouTube channel up and a Facebook page. Y'all need to go check her out. And she's got a better grip on the story than I do. You know, all I got is the little time I was in there, and the little time that I got to talk to him was a little bit here and there. And from what I've seen on her channel. Now, these cops have harassed this couple and harassed this couple and harassed this couple. You know, there's several people in their household, and the cops just making it hard for them. I guess he said something, or they did something that he didn't like. He did something that they didn't like, or something. And I'll tell you what he did. I'll tell you what his crime is. Now, this is a big bad criminal, y'all. He pulled his camera out and started filming the cops, like you're legally allowed to do. Well, we can't have that in Douglas County. You don't film our cops, you damn criminals. And so they jerked him out of the car and put his ass in jail. And I'm not really sure what his charges are, but they hemmed him up and made it where he couldn't post bond. I know his bond was $100,000 when I was there. That's 10 grand to a bondsman. How can anybody afford that? Nobody can. So they made sure they was going to put him up until at least his court date, so he couldn't film them anymore. This is a way to avoid transparency, y'all. This is a way to hide their wrongdoing. They don't want you filming. Well, here's my thing. I'm going over there, and I'm going to film these sumbitches, and I'm not going to do it alone. And if they hem me up, I'm going to start the paperwork, just like I'm going to start the paperwork in Howell County and Oregon County. I'm going to get these son of bitches. They don't care. They have immunity. They have dirty fucking prosecutors backing their every statement. These cops do what they want with impunity because the prosecutor will back their words, even if they're untrue or unlawful. And then you get a judge in there that wants to work with the prosecutor. That's what they do. They work together, and they'll come up with a plan to put your ass away. And that's what they're trying to do to me, too. Well, that's okay. I've been there before. I can do it again. And if I have to go to stand up for my rights, I will. I will. It's worth everything to me. You know, it means a lot. I want these police to know that you have a certain set of policies that you have to abide by. You have to abide by in order to stay lawful. Well, it's like a gang up here, y'all. It's like they cover each other's backs. And see, I can't really blame them for that because I'm going to ride and die for my homies. But there's a problem when you're doing it on a taxpayer dollar. You can't do that. Well, I'll put it this way. To me, the real hero is a police officer that sees another police officer doing something wrong, and then the first police officer says, "Hey, you can't do that." The one that corrects the shitty behavior, to me, that's a hero. That's the hero. And I'll say it again, I don't hate cops. I just hate bad policing. I hate it. I think it's wrong. I think that they wield an awesome power that we bestow upon them, and I don't think it should be abused. It pisses me off, y'all. Anyway, I can't stand it when a cop backs another cop's shitty behavior. It sucks. That's what convicts do. That's what convicts do. You know, convicts won't tell. Convicts won't tell. Anyway, go to Tabikat Forever. Check out her site. Uh, if you just give her a couple good words of kindness, that goes a long ways. This poor woman, they've been persecuted, and she's about at her wits' end, and I want to do everything I can to help her. And so, only thing I can really do right now is offer her love and support and prayers, and to send people to her site. I want people to know about her site, and I want everybody to go there and subscribe, so that when she talks to John on the phone at nighttime, she can tell him, hey, there's a lot of people out here supporting you. There's a lot of people out here asking about you. There's a lot of people out here praying for you. I think that would help a lot, more than you know. More than you know. Just a kind word's all I'm asking. Say, we're thinking about you, we're thinking about John, or just, something to that matter. Let her know that that people do care. Because I care. I care for this dude. I don't want him locked up. I want him out. I want him out. I want a camera back in his hand. I want him filming these fuckers. I don't want him to do it in Douglas County until things chill out, until he can get some backup. I want to go over there, but I'm going to take backup with me. I'm going to take a Lucky laptop and Show Me State News Now, and hopefully Car Thief News. Look, go to all these sites, y'all. These are all patriots. Hey, Cope. Cope is this guy that started filming the police, and he started filming the police, and the police didn't like it, so they followed him around and persecuted him. You know how they do. You know exactly how they do. And they finally caught him out filming, and yanked him out of the car and hemmed him up. This is John Medlock. He's got a YouTube page. It's called Not Sure, but I think they shadow banned it or something. I'm not sure, but if you go to John Medlock, Not Sure will come up. But his wife's name is yeah, he's in jail in Douglas County, Missouri. He's been there for a while. Um, I got out on the 23rd, I think, and he was in there before I got there. I think he had court yesterday, but I'm not sure. Oh, he's been there for a while. I'm sure he's already done his arraignment. But yeah, this guy, he's locked up basically for filming the police. And I just want to support the guy. I want everybody to go to Tabikat Forever. It's Tabikat. Tabikat Forever. That's his wife, and she's struggling. She's got kids, and she's just struggling, and she needs a kind word here and there. Man, I appreciate you being here, Cope. Man, I appreciate it a lot. You don't know how much, man. I've always got a spot for you, bub. You holler at me. Yep, that's it. That's the one. Yeah, I'm supporting these folks. I'm gonna do everything I can to help him, and I wish I had a little money to put on his books. I'm trying to pay my bondsman as well. I still owe him money. But anyway, thanks, Cope. Man, I appreciate you so much, man. I do. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and I know it'll mean a lot to her too. Yeah, you bet, man. I wish I could have done it the other day. I just now figured out how to do all that. I'm blocking people by mistake, and if I block you or silence you or something like that, bear with me. I'm still learning. I just learned how to text 3 years ago. I do know how to open my camera and shoot a video. I can do that. I'm working on it. My skills are improving. I'm still on my old phone because the cops snatched my new one, and they won't give it to me till after my trial. That's what the police said. Yeah, especially for us old cats, man. Us old cats, we're all set in our ways already, and it's hard to learn. My kid shows me how to do most of the stuff, or a kid in the neighborhood. Yeah, uh, my I don't know when my trial is yet. There's lots of all these girls in the DMV are coming forward and filing restraining orders against me. So I've got like 3 different court dates I got to go to, all for walking through the DMV with a camera. Anyway, I got a few tricks up my sleeve too. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted. Y'all go to EN Cope Dog. E E is in every, N is in Nancy, dot Cope Dog. Y'all go check out his channel. Subscribe to him. Let him know JC News Now sent you. Uh, my my wish is that everybody opens up YouTube and go look at an auditor. I don't care which auditor it is. Just go look at them, because look at their video. And if you want, subscribe. I'm just letting you know, these folks, these auditors and activists, they're out there standing up every single day. Got boots on the ground. They're out there hitting it. They're holding these cops accountable, making sure that they know. Yep, me too, brother. Me too. Your channel's gonna grow, man. If I can help it, I'm gonna send many people as I can to you. I want you to grow. I think all the auditors need to grow. Yep, they do put it all on the line. They're risking their freedom, their financial status, some of this money that they're going to have to pay the courts could have went in their kids' mouths or their education, but they are. They're putting it on the line. What's up, Show Me? Good to see you, brother. Good morning. These auditors are out here humping it, y'all. Auditors and activists. They're out there saying, look, we've had enough. You can't treat us like this. We're citizens. We have rights. And these cops, they're all I can say is these activists and auditors, they've all got a big piece in my heart. I got a place in my heart for them, because I don't look at it like they're doing it just for me. They're doing it so that change can occur for our grandkids. I've got 5 grandkids, and 2 of them are going to be 18 this year, and the rest are little guys. Yep, you're right, Cope. My other 3 grandkids are little guys. They're little fellers, but they're going to be teenagers before long. And I don't want any cops abusing their powers on them. I have bad problems with that. And I think the auditors and activists are standing up, trying to make change. We don't hate police. We hate bad policing. We just want them to follow the Constitution. If they'll stick to the Constitution, I'll back them 100%. I don't have no problems with a good cop. But you go and acting tyrannical, acting like you're better than everybody else, or acting like your word is law, then that's tyranny, and we don't live under monarchy. We live in a free country. Yep, we live in a free country, y'all. I think my line on it is the founding fathers had a good idea. This is a grand experiment, and it's ego. Yeah, these cops have ego, bad ego, swollen heads. I think our founding fathers had enough of King George III's tyranny, and they said pretty much, fuck you. And they went and, I agree, Show Me, the cops are just the foot soldiers. I think our founding fathers said, that's enough. We're going to devise our own country. And they did. And they declared independence and had to fight for it. And they did. And so they all got together and check out the Federalist Papers, y'all. The Federalist Papers. They got together and said, this country here will never be subject to tyranny from a tyrannical government again. So they gave us the Bill of Rights. The first 10 laws of the land was to protect the people. I'm so proud that they thought ahead enough to do this. And they put in the first rule so that we could have free religion. You know, you can pray however you want. We can gather. We can say what we want, even if it's controversial. Um, Speech assembly. Press. We can have the press because that way it's a checks and balance system. You can bitch and moan and talk shitty about your government in order to necessitate change. They didn't want a government to get too big for its britches and be hard on the people. And they saw that in the fifth one. The fifth liberty the First Amendment guarantees us is the right to complain. We have a grievance process. It's not very good, but it's there. We have a right to complain if we feel like we've been wronged by our government. This is very, very important. This is probably one of the most important parts of the First Amendment to me. You try to complain in China, see what happens, or Russia, or North Korea. They'll put your ass in a steel cage and forget about you. Or they'll send your ass to a work camp and work your ass to death till you die. That's just how they do things there. Our founding fathers gave us a great gift, and that's the Bill of Rights. And I'll always be grateful for that. Okay, I got to get off here, y'all. I got to run to town and do a little running around, and I'm hoping I can get a couple audits in today. Yep, I agree, Cope. Journalists need to dig. They need to get out there and dig, do like what the auditors and uh, yeah, that's part of it. I will, bud. Thanks for being here, Cope. Thanks, Show Me. Thank y'all for Show Me State News Now. Y'all go check out his channel, both these guys' channels. Love every one of you. Have a great day. Be safe. Don't get too hot. It's going to be really hot here, y'all. And always, I'll see you next time, Cope. Appreciate you, bub. Always film the police. Please try to do something to somebody today that'll make them smile. Even if you don't know them, just say a kind word or something. And I hope somebody does something to make you smile. Y'all, and with that, I'm going to say peace.